Good evening, you guys. I'm here to bring you a review of season 2, episode 7 of Brat Loves Judy. Basically, we're to the point where Judy and Brat are discussing the aftermath of the actual wedding. They were basically having an issue with the fact that some parts of the wedding were over budget, even though they had told the event planner what their actual budget was. They felt like she really went over the budget just to go over the budget, and the main reason they think that is they think that she did it in order to secure future clients, meaning that she was thinking that by saying that she could pull off this extravagant wedding in such a short period of time that would secure her clients in the future. Judy's dilemma is that not only was Ellie her actual planner, she actually was a friend of hers. She felt like she was actually taken advantage of, and she expressed this during her actual ceremony, letting everybody know that she felt betrayed by Ellie. Basically, Brat is pressuring Judy to actually have him sit down with Ellie and discuss it. And in Brat's mind, she feel like Ellie should pay her money back. She says that she does not know whether or not it's going to get to that point, but they do have a sit down. Ellie basically lets her know that a lot of the vendors are already to the point they were supposed to be paid. Everything was signed. Basically, she's basically saying that everything is what it is. In my mind, I feel like she's not taking accountability for anything. You can visibly tell that Judy is she feels betrayed and most importantly hurt by her friends she feels taken advantage of. Brad basically tells her that she doesn't want to have any more affiliation with this event planner. Period. Judy's on the fence because she's trying to decide whether or not she wants to put not only the business relationship on the line but her friendship. They have a sit down. Ellie basically goes over the what went down, basically what. In my mind, I feel like after they actually had the actual sit down, that Judy's still in the same position. She basically is out of the actual over the amount that she had to spend. Ellie's not taking accountability, and most importantly, she said she apologized, but I really, in my mind, feel like it wasn't sincere. Also, she says that she realizes and she heard that Judy and Brat would decide they want to have a baby. Judy lets her know, yes, they are. She lets her know that she decided that Brat is going to actually carry the baby. Consider this to be her first time actually carrying a child. Uh, Actually, they were to the point they were actually excited about it. Also, the Brat is actually in the middle of putting out a new album. Her and her manager speak, and he basically lets her know that he knows that she's in the burst of trying to have a baby, but he was to the point he didn't realize it would be so soon. He basically asked her what her game plan would be. She basically says that yes, she does want to continue with the pregnancy. She feels like she's one of those things where she can do both. Asked her what does she feel about as far as like gaining weight and what's her game plan. She basically says that yes, she realized it would be 9 months. After that, she would have to, basically try to lose weight. The Brad's dilemma is that, like she said, she's over 40 and she still, in her midst of her rap career, but she doesn't want everybody to be basically saying stuff about her weight and this and that. I think it's one of those things where she kind of insecure the fact that she's gained weight. The Brad Judy's to the point she just has a sit down, and she surprises the Brat, making her think they're going to the smoothie bar when actually she's there with a client, an actual client that Judy knows of. Actually, she has a weight loss type of deal that she does, and it basically is one of those things was like a detox. At first, the Brat looked like she was a little apprehensive about it. Like she said, she don't want to be to the point where she got to be a slave to the toilet, as she say. Because anybody knows when you do the detox, you basically you have to go. You got to do a number two a lot. They both laughed and joked about it. She asked Judy whether or not she would be there to support her when it comes to this. Judy says that yes, she would. Judy said she did it in the past. It worked for her, so she's hoping that it would do the same for the Brat. Brat says yes, she'll try to commit to it and see where it goes and see where this thing goes. And they actually have a sit down with the actual founder, and they decide that yes, they would do the product. She gives Brat the products. Brat said yes, she would go home and try to at least try it. Also, we're to the point where everybody is, in up in airs about the fact that the Brad and Judy are actually deciding to have a baby. I think it's one of those things they feel like at the age they kind of deciding late in life to have a kid. Uh, if you're not familiar, Judy does have actually two other kids. They are grown, so it'd be kind of like they starting over. But I kind of understand in a way because they feel like they're gonna have a kid. That's a reflection of both of them because the Brat also wrote down and said it. She said that she wanted a child to actually carry on her legacy, which I thought was really, really cute and most importantly was nice. But really, what shocked me is that at first when they was talking about it at first, Judy was saying she would have to carry it because Brad said she never would do it. So she decided that yes, she would consider doing it. I think it's one of the things where she basically wants to, see how it goes in order to be pregnant because like she said previously, she thought she was in the past, but it came out to be that she was not. So I think it's one of those things where she wants to go on a spiritual journey as far as conceiving a child and actually carrying the child to full term. I basically am here for it. I want to see how this actual process goes and maybe see whether or not they have a kid. As you can tell, they're really, really excited about the actual thought of it. So we'll see how it's gonna be as far as them actually going along with it and doing it. Actually, she's still on the fence with Judy as far as a relationship with Elle. Like she said, she feel like Elle is using her, but you could tell that Judy is kind of she don't understand which way to go. She kind of pulled and tugged because in a way her wife is telling her cut the friendship off, but she in the back of her mind she's saying she got to at least have a conversation with her. I personally think that it would be in the best interest for her just to cut the relationship because you could tell that she basically took it kind of for weakness. She didn't have any regard for your feelings, so that's your answer. But as far as being relationship, it's a no. Now the friendships, I guess Judy's trying to figure out, weigh her options, see what she should do. But after the sit down, you kind of tell Judy still was not, you know, in a better space when it came to their friendship. Also, the friend was asking her that she knew that they were about to try to have a kid together. She was like, "What can I do to try to help you?" And Judy gave her the side eye, like, "Are you really asking me what can you do after you basically destroyed our wedding?" No, ma'am. She basically lets her know that she hopes that Judy will consider them still being friends. Judy gives her the side eye, like she's saying, I don't know about that, but we'll see. She just basically lets her know that I have to talk to my wife and see what she says. We already know what Brat answer gonna be. No, Brat is the one that actually made her go and had to sit down and basically told her what it was. She didn't want her to actually have any future dealings with this woman. Basically, went to the point we see them try to start off on a weight loss journey, which was kind of funny because they were showing clips of how they actually take the trash out. They basically use the golf cart and the Brat sits on the bed and they pulled it down to the street, which I thought was really, really funny. And then they decided they were going to start walking at least and, walking the dogs because they said they usually don't walk the dogs. They just let the dogs out, let them do what they do it on the property. So they decided they want to, start a little health kick. She told Brat that she would start, cooking her healthy meals and most importantly, they would stop ordering Uber Eats, ice cream, and, stuff that junk food they shouldn't be eating. So I think it's one of those things where Judy is gonna, try to help Brad in her weight loss journey, which I think Brad would be glad to know because, like she said, she wanted to slim down for the release of her album. This particular episode was really, really nice and fun to watch. I like the fact that they're actually coming to their own as far as being a married couple, so they're kind of letting us see what kind of daily struggles they go through. But as far as the baby's concerned, I'm kind of wanting to see what the outcome of that is, whether or not they actually go along with it, and see whether or not Brat really does carry the baby. Because if anybody know the Brat, this is gonna be something new to see Brat not only carry the baby but be pregnant. Because it took a minute, I guess. I ain't gonna say it took a minute, but it was a minute before she decided that she wanted to come out to her sister. But anybody know her, she been came out as far as being gay in the first beginning. But when they first got together, did not know that her and Judy were actually dating. But I seem like they were coming to each other. They actually care about each other, and they really want to start a future together. And they want to start, trying to have kids, which I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, you guys, I just want to come here and bring you guys this particular review of the show. I'm really enjoying the show. Glad they got it season 2. We got a chance to see what they were going to do as far as this episode is concerned. But we see now that they are, a happily married couple and enjoying the married life, which is a great thing. It seems like I think the Brat's daughter has moved out because at first that was the issue that they had. The daughter moved in and she had a grandbaby with her as well. So I guess now they're moving into the fact they had an empty house back again, so they're able to cohabitate as a married couple. Considering that, according to the actual show, they had just got married, but in real life they actually been married, I think about 2 months now, because I actually saw the wedding. It was actually photos on Instagram on both of their pages. The wedding was actually great. I like the fact that they, Judy's dress choice. It was really, really cute. Is the fact that they tried to incorporate the tux in with the dress for the Brat. I thought that was a little cute little touch for her because it kind of was. It seemed like it was pretty genuine. Most importantly, it was made for her. But the wedding was really, really nice. It was gorgeous. It was a great aspect all the way through. I looked like they genuinely were happy, so that was a good thing. Also, they had this moment where they actually had a moment with Lisa Ray. Anybody know Lisa Ray was against it at first? You know the main thing she felt like the Brat was trying to hide it from her, and that when she did find out, she felt like everybody else knew, but she never knew. So I guess it's one of the things where they're making amends, and she basically presents her with a plaque. Judy is overwhelmed, and she lets Brat know that she's glad that her sister is at least trying to make amends, and maybe they can move forward. But yeah, this episode was really, really nice. I like the fact that everything was, presented as way it was. But I didn't like the fact that, she had to have a conversation with Ellie, considering that it seemed like in my mind, Ellie was trying to take advantage of Judy, meaning consider that Judy was being nice. But it is what it is, and we got to consider, see what it goes. But I'm looking forward to the next episode, and when the next episode comes out, I will give you guys a review on that. I hope you guys are enjoying the reviews. Those of you that are new to the channel, thank you so much. Those who actually are new, hope you subscribe before you leave and leave me a comment. Most importantly, like the actual video. But yeah, you guys, I really enjoy bringing you guys reviews. I hope you guys enjoy watching them as much as I enjoy bringing them to you. I will continue to bring you reviews and see where this goes and see how you guys are liking to it. But I hope you guys are still going to support me as far as my journey onto 700 subscribers. Like I told you guys, we're almost there. We're like 100 and something away. Hopefully, you guys will support me and help me on that particular journey. When I do reach 700 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, so you guys can participate in that. But thank you guys so much for the support and love so far. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys.